Respectfully, I have a question for the Black community. Videos are getting on my nerves. You guys have a lot of smoke for Black people. I don't know. Y'all think of us as almost like the Avengers for civil rights, but for nothing else.
Where's that now? Where are the celebrities now? Where are they protesting now? Where are the teams now? Why is nobody speaking up?
I don't understand how people are still defending this man.
What bothers me right now is that, like, a lot of celebrities or people, maybe influencers that we listen to, no one's saying anything. And I guess everybody has their own thoughts and opinions, and I completely respect that. I just feel like whenever they're discriminating against the other minorities, I'm gonna be quiet and I'm not gonna say anything.
What's going on, guys? So I can't believe I have to actually make a video like this, because sometimes I don't like wasting my time on topics that are just so stupid and so dumb. But I kind of feel like this is something that just has to be said. There's a lot of people, as you're going to see in this video, who are also saying the same thing. But this whole illegal immigration thing, I don't understand why people feel like this is our fight. We need to be speaking out against illegal immigrants being deported by ICE. We need to speak out against separation of families. Obama separated millions of families, literally millions. And nobody noticed, nobody said anything, nobody even cared at all. It's like anytime you just put something on the news, all of a sudden these people freak out and they just care about everything. But before that, where the hell were y'all? Where the hell were these people? Where was their own Hispanic community freaking out? They didn't care. They didn't even know that this was happening. The Black community didn't care, didn't know it was happening. But all of a sudden, when Trump does something, the Trump derangement goes off the charts. The fake news wants to talk about it, and all of a sudden, everybody cares about it. I want to go ahead and react to what this loser had to say about it real quick. And there's a bunch of Hispanics. There's like countless videos online with Hispanic people talking about how Black folks need to get up in this fight. And I'm going to react to that. And I'm going to let some other TikTokers react to it as well. But let's go ahead and react to this real quick.
Black brothers and sisters out there that are the ones that are posting all this, oh, we just gonna mind our business. And I saw somebody earlier making t-shirts of like a group of like 6 black people, black men and women, sitting on a bench texting on phones while the country is burning up behind them. Let me explain something to you guys. Let me explain something to you. When they get done with the brown people, they'll be coming after you. And if you don't think that's true, you got another motherfucking thing coming. This is bigger than you, okay? Because let me explain another thing to you. You sit back and watch millions of brown people be kidnapped and removed from this country. When they do come after you, there's going to be nobody left to stand up for you. And when they're coming after you, how are you going to feel when people are sitting on the sideline like, oh, we just going to mind our business? F all this other dumb shit. What do it, man? No, it's not the time for that. Power to the people. It's time to come together.
So I gotta dismantle everything that this dummy said. Effectively, he's saying that they're gonna come after Black people. One, there's very few Black people in this country that are illegal to begin with, so that's kind of a moot point in terms of how well the Black community is liked. I mean, well, we all heard about the Black fatigue situation, and they're still not deporting U.S. citizen Black people, just finding a way to do it. So that's obviously not happening. That's just stupid and TDS talking, number one. Number two, Black people went through the slavery, the civil rights movement, and Jim Crow, and I didn't see a bunch of Hispanics out there fighting hard for the Black people. I didn't see Mexicans go to war to help save the Black slaves in America. I didn't see any of that happen. So to say that we need to try to just fight for illegal immigrants now is just stupid. It doesn't make any sense, and it historically goes against what was actually happening. Where there's some people, of course, there's always going to be some overlap, but it just historically, for the most part, Black folks was on their own. It was really white people that helped to free the slaves. It was white on white. It was white people who wanted slaves and white people who didn't think it was okay. So that's probably the people who you're still going to get help from today is white people. Another thing is, why the hell is it this notion that everybody needs to be on the same side of everything? Why should I support illegal immigration? It's like when there's Black criminals, like people are freaking out about this video with this lady, LaMonica, this congresswoman. She was committing crimes, attacking ICE. And people were like, oh, I make the video, I'm against Black women. Well, hey, there's black women I support. How about the ones who don't commit crimes? You know, like the people in my family, my friends. These people aren't committing crimes, and if they do, and they get arrested and prosecuted, hey, they shouldn't have did the crime. It just is what it is. And the same thing for these people. You're coming into a country illegally. You know it's against the law from the beginning. You know you got a bunch of Republican leaders that are often in power who don't like it, who deport you. Hell, you know that Democrat leaders like Obama deport a lot of people. You come to the country anyway, just hoping and praying that everything's gonna be okay. And then when it's not okay, you want to cry and bitch and moan and complain because you think that somebody's gonna feel sorry for you and just let you just, hey, let's just allow the law to be broken. It'll be fine because it really hurts your feelings that the law has to be enforced. It's the same thing if I go and I commit some crime. Let's say I have something as simple as a speeding ticket, and in the speeding ticket, I don't pay the ticket. It could just be even a single ticket, and then I get arrested, and I got a family and kids and all kinds of stuff, and my family and kids aren't going to be able to see me because I got arrested. I committed a crime. It's the same logic. It's trying to act like it's something unheard of to take someone away from their family for committing crimes. That's literally how it works. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. And the reason why they're coming after black people is because they feel like black people are a weak group of people, a weak-minded group of people, an easily influenced group of people that should be manipulated to do what in their mind is the right thing. Hey, do what we tell you to do. That's what black people are supposed to do, is follow whatever we can emotionally rile you up. Hey, racism, think about all the racism and the hate for the white man, and do what we say. That's what they really want. It has nothing to do with us standing united or anything like that. Nobody cares about the black community for the most part, except for one, the black community, and two, woke liberals. And that's really pretty much it. And in my opinion, your group, whatever group you're a part of, should be the group that is concerned about that group. Focus on all the rest of that, roughly 50% of other Hispanics that did not vote for Kamala Harris to have a continuous open border that she lied about and said was Trump's fault. That she first said, well, the border is closed, then turned around and said, well, the border might be open, but it's actually a good thing. And, well, the border's open, and maybe it's not a good thing, but it's Trump's fault. Like these people flip-flop, pollywop. But there's tons of black people who went in on this subject besides myself. I don't think anybody articulated it quite the way that I did. They mentioned their reasons. I'm going to go ahead and let them take it from here.
Hey, let the Negro fight his own battles. His problems are not mine. I don't want to ally with him. Black people, sit your ass the fuck down. Why black people feel like they always gotta interlope with some shit and goddamn try to be saviors and nigga, we can't even save ourselves. You got young niggas over here hitting niggas with switches at alarming rates, but y'all nigga want. Hey, look, all I'ma say is illegal is illegal. It don't matter how you slice the shit. I can't go to Disney World cause my family there, but I didn't buy a ticket, but I'm gonna go to Disney World and sneak in. You know what the fuck they gonna do when they catch me and I ain't got no ticket and I snuck in that bitch? Nigga, get the fuck out of here. We don't care if your family's here.
As a white person, as a black person, as anyone, how?
So I was going to put this as a comment, but we are tired of carrying everyone on our backs. That is what's going on. We are not standing up in the streets and protesting this because why? You say in that video, what if your family members were one day gone and you couldn't do anything about it? It happens to us on a daily basis. On a daily basis, our family members are getting slaughtered by police for nothing.
Black people are tired of being a bank where everyone keeps making withdrawals and no one ever makes a deposit. And I want you to think about that. If that was your setup, would you still want to give? Especially for those of us in the Hispanic community, because it's about patterns that we've inherited and the harm that we've ignored. Me, myself, I'm Puerto Rican. I've seen how anti-blackness and colorism still show up in our homes.
We're not going to act like this community within and of itself can't stand black people. Black people have suffered more discrimination from the Hispanic community than damn near any other. I mean, like, it is the equivalent. It's white adjacent. The call to action is that you want us to fight for you and you were never fighting for us. And so now let's sit that on the table. Let's have that conversation, because if we're going to address the fact that you want us to participate in your fight, which we're okay with, but if you want us to go to the table, let's call out the fact that you have historically not respected us.
You're focused on the wrong people. You're focused on the wrong demographic. Black people don't make up the vast majority of this country. We don't make up the vast majority of politicians. We are not in the White House.
We all are foreigners, bruh, to the white people that own this land. Black people, we're not foreign to this land because we built this land. Our ancestors built this land, so we're not foreign to it, but we treat it like foreigners in our homeland. So when the foreigners actually came, the immigrants actually came here, they should have joined forces with us, but they conform to white supremacy. So when you out here protesting and wondering why black people ain't helping, bro, because we don't give a fuck. Y'all came here and wanted to be white, bro. It say white on your ID, bro. It don't say that you black. It don't say that you African. You feel me? Even though we all descendants, bro. You feel me? You ain't come here to help, bro. You came here to be white. Do not go to them ICE raids. Do not let these people shame and guilt y'all to go to these raids. Y'all will be the martyrs of the society, not the supporters. Look up news report that gets shot with rubber bullet. It's a white woman that gets shot with a rubber bullet. What do you think they're going to do to us? The bullets are not going to be rubber. Y'all have to remember what's going on and realize that we cannot help these people. A lot of this stuff they have done to themselves. Just if you're from another country, if you're Honduran, if you're Mexican, if you're Cuban, they all see each other differently. They do not see each other as the same people. That's why Cubans voted for something that would affect Mexicans. That's why Hondurans voted for something that would affect Cubans. And that's why they all did something that would affect everybody else. So before we could even help them, they have to clean up their own backyard, cut their own weed. And our weeds are too big on our own.
Yourself up and made, whether publicly or privately, proclamations about how you would never want your daughter to date a black man. You call us mayates. Like, let's get into
A lot of you guys didn't advocate for us. A lot of you guys made sure you didn't hire us and hire your own people, in certain situations. Hire your own people, wouldn't hire us at all, or purposely got in the way of a black man's job on these construction sites. Like, I used to date a construction worker, and he would say all the time how the Hispanics would push out the black people from getting a job.
Nigga, buy a ticket. Nigga, this shit is not nothing new. Immigration is not new. This is not no Trump shit. Obama had y'all in cages. Obama had families in cages laying on the floor under fucking aluminum foil. What the fuck? And at an alarming rate at that. What do you have? 4-5 million of y'all. Bush, Clinton. Bro, this shit ain't new. Black people, stop fucking being interlopers. Sit your asses down. Let them handle their shit. We handle our shit. Cause we for sure got some shit that we need to be focused on in the black community. They don't even fuck with us anyway. Fuck is wrong. Black people always try and goddamn chase the check.
Now, some of this stuff, obviously, I agree with. Some of the logic, I think, is some of these people being a little bit pea-brained in terms of why they think things happen the way that they do. The reason why people always come at the black people for like some sense of duty to vote a certain way, to support certain things that they feel black people need to support is from a position of perceived weakness. It's not from a position of perceived strength or brotherhood or camaraderie. It's from a position of perceived weakness. That's always what people do when they need something from somebody. They go to whoever they feel like, well, who's Mr. Yes Man, Mr. or Mrs. Yes Man, who always be there, always responsible, always bail us out and fight every fight for us, who's going to come to the front lines and take those bullets for us so that we can live on and we can prosper. They perceive black people to be the people to do that, but it's about time that you tell them no. This is another one of the reasons why this channel exists. Tell people no, I'm not getting involved with this. I don't support this, and stand on business with it. What business we got fighting everybody to fight? They want us to fight for illegal immigration. They want us to fight for the Democrats and anything they support. They want us to fight for LGBTQIA plus minus every stupid thing that they come up with. They want to start talking about civil rights and racism and the white man is evil and all this other stuff. And I don't give a damn about none of that. The black community needs to fight for two things, in my opinion. Black folks in America, because obviously if you're black and you live in America, it's probably a good thing if America prospers, don't you think? And that's really it. This is really what I care about on this channel. I don't care about no particular groups. I care about the country and black people, and that's really it. So if that's not what is involved here, I could really care less. And I think that anybody who's saying otherwise, just trying to get involved with these stupid behind race wars and want to get involved with every single possible dumb issue that pops up that's related to some other group that has nothing to do with us, groups that don't support us, groups that don't even rock with us like that, is just being a goddamn fool. But that's just my thoughts, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you watching the Black Anomaly Rising channel. I'm out.
Y'all risked y'all livelihood. And the people who are trying to come after us saying what you think gonna happen once he done with us, we're citizens. Now, whatever they choose to do with that is what they choose to do. But we're citizens. Me and mine, we been here. We built the country. We built the White House. So, I mean, we got what we got too. You know, we gonna have to fight like we gotta fight. But we're not fighting for you.